Mike McCarthy. I got limo service waiting on you because you were the head coach. You did win a Super Bowl.
And he is calling the plays again, obviously.
But I'm Ted Thompson. Hey, you need to start getting some better players in there too now. So this thing is enough to go around, but I'm not gonna place it all on the defense is terrible. Let's not kid ourselves. They're bad. But Aaron Rodgers, with a worse defense statistically, the year he won the MVP.
That's correct.
He's not playing like the MVP that he is.
He is not.
He's still a great player, but he's not playing up to that level.
Yep.
And the way they are right now, Skip, because you can get away with a lot of things if it's like the Patriots. They haven't had a top 5 defense, but because Brady plays so great, game in and game out, he can cover that up. So when the defense is playing really bad and Brady doesn't have one of those all-time great games, they lose. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it works. So quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, you're all-time great. You can't go 3 and out. You can't get 1 first down on your first 3 possessions when your defense, you know early on, Skip, I would know early on whether or not what we had to do, especially offensively when I was in Denver or when we was in Baltimore.
Sure.
Look, I get it. But when your defense is struggling, you go 3 and out, the team goes 75 yards, you can't go 3 and out again, Skip, and put them back on the field.
Cannot.
And that's what's happening.
By comparison, Dak Prescott's defense, which is not very good, yesterday in Pittsburgh gave up 448 yards to Ben Roethlisberger and company, 30 first downs and 30 points. And obviously, Dak got stripped on the first possession.
Yep.
And Ben goes whoosh, 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 scored. They went for 2 and missed, obviously, but it's quickly 6-0. Did the Dallas defense quit? Did Dak quit? Nope. They just hung in and hung on and hung in and hung on. And all of a sudden, Dak pulled off scoring 35 points to 30 for Ben. Well, did Aaron Rodgers' group hang with him? Did they try to fight for him?
No.
Did they try to hang in? Nope, they did not. They gave up 21 first-quarter points to a not very good team.
And you have 15 third down opportunities.
Yep.
You go 4-15, that's 27%. That's 27%.
Not good.
Who do you think you're going to beat? If you continue, here's the thing, Skip. The Cowboys know their defense isn't very good. That's not their strong suit. So what do they try to do? Possess the ball.
They try.
So Aaron Rodgers, you see your defense is struggling, and you continuously go 3 and out. What do you expect to happen? Not only are they struggling, but they're not creating turnovers. See, if your defense is bad, and they can, like New Orleans. See, New Orleans defense, even when they won the Super Bowl, they weren't that good, but they were very opportunistic.
Yep.
Sharper, I hate to mention his name, but he was
very good that year.
Tracy Porter. They was taking the ball away.
I agree.
They were giving their offense extra possessions. Now, you're hurting your defense even more because they give up 1 big run, and then guess what? 3 plays later, they're back on the field. Okay, Tennessee's offense goes back down the field and scores. 3 plays later, they're on. You can't do that. So, Aaron Rodgers, a lot of this got to go at your feet because you're their best player. You're their highest paid player. You play the most important position, and you are the central figure, the central theme of this team. And you're not carrying you're not carrying your end of the deal. He's not, Skip.
At least 50% of the blame has to go to the quarterback.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 1,000% agree with that.
It always rubs me the wrong way whenever they mention a different team when explaining what happened in your game. Why do we want to hear about Minnesota?
Yeah, I don't worry about. I didn't worry about what Seattle was doing because Seattle used to be in our division. Obviously, Skip, you know that. But and the Raiders and the Chiefs. So when I was in Baltimore, I didn't worry about the Steelers or the Bengals. That was Jacksonville. They were in. Well, first of all, why am I watching why am I watching them? And first of all, how did you know? You playing?
Right.
Y'all playing simultaneous.